Hello everyone, so welcome back to today's live as we finish making this short. So yesterday as we had started with the waist, so I've already gone ahead to finish here and also already joined this area. So right now I'm just finishing up on the other side of the leg. This side I went ahead and did like 3 rows, and on this row side, and on this side right now I'm in the, I think, the second row. Yeah, so this is the middle part. This is the first row, the second row. So I have to make 3 rows because I don't have a lot of cotton, so I have to optimize and know my usage properly. And also the person wants the short to be short, like a booty short, so very short. So that's also the reason why I don't want to make it very long. So right now I'm just working on the rim. So this is how the short is looking like. This will be the back part because this is where I started from. You can see the joining part. Yeah, and this will be the front part. So right now let's just continue working. So right now I'm working on the single crochets whole round, and I think I'll just be finishing the next 1 hour or 2 hours because there's not much left to do. So right now I'm just going round single crochets. Thank you so much for joining me. And also maybe tomorrow I'll be dropping my video of the top I was making. It turned out very, very nice. It's very cute. I like it. It's a revamp of my previous top, so it's very nice. I hope you guys like it and also click on the video to watch it. I'm still putting the pieces together, editing it. I'm not good at editing, so it takes a lot of time from my side. So now I'm just working the single crochets all round, and I think the shot came out very nice. It's a revamp from my blue one. So this is the greener version. Okay, so chat with me, guys. Tell me where you're watching from. Do you like my content? And if you like it, please give the live a thumbs up. I really don't like working with single crochet. It's very hard. And also when you're working single crochet and you're working with like this chains which have space, it's very, very hard. So it's like you have to go slower. So I prefer working with double crochets or half double crochet, but single crochet is very hard for me. Thank you so much, guys, for the 2,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate it so much. Yeah, we are 2,000 subscribers. I really do not expect to be at 2K subscribers, but you guys have been very nice to me. So thank you so much. So I promise not to be lazy and post more videos. so this is the last part. So this is our last single crochet, and what I'm going to do is chain 3 and just turn my work around. So I'm going to work in the opposite direction right now. The reason for doing this is because I want the beginning chain to be on a straight line. So that every time I'll be doing the next row, I'll be switching from clockwise to anti-clockwise. Hello everyone. So I'm back at the beginning, and I'm just going to slip stitch here at the top of the chain 3, like so. So next I'm going to start with my single crochets whole way around again. And then I'm going to do the last row for this side and switch back to the other side and also do another row. Then we're going to do the ribbing, that add the details at the bottom. So this is how the short is looking like right now. So that's so this is already how many rows? 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So I'll be working on the last row on this side and the other row on the other side. Oh, thank you guys for the thumbs up. So let's chat in the comment section. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because normally I get questions, but I don't know how to answer them because they're in Spanish and I don't speak Spanish. So I have to use a translator to translate the questions. So if you like this short, you can find the video up on my channel. But the video in this channel is the blue and white, like blue and creamish yellowish. So this one will not have a video. This is just an order from someone that I'm finishing up on. I think now that it's summer, I'll be making plenty of shorts. Oh, yeah, plenty of shorts. I need to make shorts for myself to wear. Currently, I've only made two shorts, I think. Yeah, two. white and green. So I think I'll be making more shorts, and I think after this project I'm going to make another short. I'm still deciding on the color of the short. Okay, so we're at the last, yeah, I think this is the last point, and I'm just going to slip stitch here at the top again. So this is our first leg. Yeah, and this is the other leg. Yeah, so we have, so now I'm going to work on the last row, and to work on the last row I'm just going to chain 3, 2, and then turn my work to the other side. Before I was going like this, so now I'm coming back to the other side. So chain 1 for the chain space. The chain 3 is like the double crochet, but the chain 1 is the chain space in the middle. Yeah, so right now I'm just going to work through, this will be my last row actually, then I switch to the white yarn to finish it up. Okay. I know every day I get new audiences, so please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing, and please watch my videos, guys. Give me another suggestion. What do you want me to make next in my next project? Because now I'm finishing up on a top. I was thinking of making a short, but any suggestions? What do you want me to make in my next project after I finish this one? Because this one I'm finishing today, and then I'm finishing the top also, because the only part remaining is joining all the sections together. So any suggestions what I should be working on next? You guys really like when I work on cover-ups, so give me ideas. What do you want me to work on next? Yeah. I know that I have a mature audience, so that's why I don't make that much of kinky stuff. Okay. I hope will be enough. If not, oof. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Actually, it's a live, so welcome to the live. Okay, chain one, and I'm back at the starting point. I'm going to chain the last one, and remember I chain three and chain one, so I'm going to the third chain and slip stitch at the top. So I need to still work on the waistline. So the next part that I need to do is do a row of single crochets, and this will be the last row on this side. Maybe 2 rows of single crochets. slip stitch at the top, and then I'm going to start my last row. Single crochets. So this will be my last row of single crochets. Cut off the yarn, add one more row of the double crochets on the other side, then I'll be done. So it's not going to take a lot of time. I thought I'll be here for 2 hours. Okay, so this is the last point. What I need to do is slip stitch like that. Yeah, so now I am done. I'm going to cut off the yarn. Next, so I'm done with one side of the leg. So now we have to work on this other side. I had left a little bit of rope because I was not sure if the yarn would be enough. So now I'm going to continue with what I was doing, and I'm just going to make the single crochets. So I have to join my yarn, and I'm just going to join using a knot because today I don't have time for pull tight and then cut off the excess. Yeah, so this will be my last row on this side. So I'm going to start with a chain of 3, 2, 3, 4, turn my work around and work on the opposite direction. So skip 1, chain, So I'm going to slip stitch at the top, and that's it. Now the last row of single crochets. Then we are done. So now I'm going to slip stitch at the first point and then cut off my yarn. So we are done making the shorts. So the only thing left to finish up on, it's making up the ribbing at the top here and the ribbing at the bottom. Those are the only two things left to do. So I'm going to get something. So let's finish up the waistline first. So to work on the waistline, I'm going to come and attach my yarn over here. I'm going to start with a slip knot. I'm just going to work a row of Hello. I'm making a short. This is what I'm making. Sorry, I had not seen your comment. So I'm making a short and I'm just about to finish it up. I'm just working on the waistline first. And then I'm just going to work at the bottom to add the flower details. But first I want to secure the waistline properly. Thank you. I think I could. So this is let me show you. This is the short. I already finished at the bottom here. Now I'm working on the securing the waistline properly. Then I'm just adding a little bit of detail at the bottom. Then finish on the waistline properly to add the string, the rope. And my cotton, it's running out. How much do I have? Okay, it will be enough. It will be enough. So then I'm going to slip stitch the place where I started. Like so. And then chain one. Make it tight and cut off the yarn. So this is the only yarn I have left. Can you believe it? If I was to work more, it will not be enough. So now we're switching back to the white yarn. And the white yarn, I'm just going to add first details at the bottom. So first things first, slip knot. Okay. Then I'm going back at the bottom with the shorts, and I prefer to start to the place where I ended, which is here. So I'm going to insert my hook, take my slip knot, pull it through, and then chain one. And then from here, I'm going first to do a row of single crochets. So the row of single crochets very fast. Okay. I have to hide these two ropes, so I have to work with both of them. So The size of the hook I'm using is a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. The size of thread I'm using this one. So it's a 100-gram weight yarn, fine yarn, and it's advisable to use acrylic. It's advisable to use the 3.5 or 4 millimeter crochet hook. Okay. You're most welcome. Okay, so I've come to the last point. I'm just going to slip stitch at the top. And from here on, now I'm going to add the flowery details. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then come back at the bottom and slip stitch, then attach down here. So working my single crochets again, 2, 3, and 4, then chain again 3, come back at the bottom here, slip stitch down here, and then continue with my single crochets. Yeah, so I'm working something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, come back at the first chain, so I think you can see the, so 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3, back at the first chain, yeah. So this is what I'm putting down at the legs, something like a little bit of detail. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. How many times do I go on a live? It depends. It depends. It depends on the time that I have. So if I'm free, I normally like to go on live. But mostly, I would say it's during this time. I prefer going on live. So 1, 2. I never really like have like a schedule. Depends like what I'm feeling like doing on that day. So, but most of the times I post if I'll be doing a live. I think from now I'll be posting. If I'll be hosting a live, I'll just post on my channel and say at this time I'll be having a live. Any tips on tensions? Tensions. Okay. For me, how I control my tension is just by using my last finger and this finger. So, and it depends also the size of hook I'm using. So how I control my tension is, for example, like here, I'm going to work the single crochet. So I have like this tension over here. So every time I pull, I just want to make sure the tension remains the same by not adding any more yarn until I finish this. So I'll just hold my yarn like this. So like that. So I pull two, so I know that's the same tension I'm working with. The same amount of yarn, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm adding. So I just add a little bit and take a little bit. That's how I control my tension. I don't know if it's okay, it's understandable. But sometimes I also do mess up. Mostly I mess up with the tension when I'm working on the granny stitch. You're most welcome, Queenie. Yeah, you're most welcome. Glad to be of help. But I think if your tension is wrong, you'll just like when you pull too much, you will feel it. Okay. How did I start my design? Okay, for my design, I think if you look at the video which I did yesterday, my live, you will see how I started it because I started the project live. But just to show you how I started the whole project. So for me, what I like to do is if I'm working with something like this, I don't know how many stitches I'm going to be needing. So I prefer to, I'll just show you maybe just like a rough idea. So for this project, how I started is just by making the slip knot. Just chain a random number of chains. I prefer to make longer chains so that if it's smaller, I can cut and reduce the size. So just make any number of chains. So for example, I have this chain, yeah. So I want to make like this pattern, repeat this pattern. So imagine this chain is very long. So I just add 2 more. Count back to 1, 2, 3. The 4th chain, I add a double crochet. So it means I've already created 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, 2 double crochets again. Chain 1, skip 1 to the next 2 double crochets. So once I reach the end and I want to, so this is how I started, instead of just making the whole project into a circle, because you may not have enough chains and you need the exact number of chains that your project requires, because you have to skip one chain in the middle and sometimes counting can be a little bit difficult. So this is an easier way if you want to work in a circular. So I have chain one, skip one, make the 2 more chains, skip one, chain 2 more. Okay. So as you can see, I did not crochet the exact number of chains that I needed. I still have chain 1 here. So I have a chain 1 here, and here I also need a chain 1 to join these 2 places. So I will chain 1, fold my crochet hook, my crochet project. So this is for here, and the 3 chains which I created, I'm just going to come on top here and slip stitch. So what I have is, I hope it's visible, sorry. So I have my chain 1 space in the middle, and I have the 2 double crochets. And at the bottom here, okay, and so at the bottom here, remember I have the chain 1 here. I just counted rough, I did not count. Thank you so much. So I have 1 chain left, and which is exactly what I need, and I have this yarn left, so I'm just going to do the same down here. Insert my hook. Okay, it's working like this, so I'm going to insert my hook, and the long chain that I had left, remember, if you have maybe if you have many chains left, you're just going to cut off the extra chains and leave a long tail so that you only have 1 chain that you need, and then take it. Okay, it's very small, so I'm going just to take it, put it inside here like so, and then pull through. So I like have like that, see, something like that. It's circular, and the holes in the middle are the same, so every place it's like a chain 1, chain 1, chain 1. So this is how I started my crochet project. Thank you so much. Set. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, this is 4. Okay. Okay, so I have a little bit of chains left. Here I'm going to slip stitch like so, out of the hook. Yeah. Yeah, so bring it down and voila, that's it. So I'll have to work the end later on. So I'm going to repeat the same thing I've done on this side, on the other side. So I am here. Okay. Yeah. Secure first. So once it's secure, I'm going to start with the row of single crochets all the way around. Cut them later. Now let's continue. Now working the single crochet here, it's very easy compared to when I was working the single crochet in the middle of the project because I had the chain spaces. Yasmin, hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, it's not a chain, no, it's a chain. And then slip stitch at the top. So okay. Sana, hi. Thank you for joining. Sanat. Okay, I'm not reading your names correctly, but please forgive me because I'm not wearing my glasses. Okay. Yeah, so it's Sanat. Hi. Okay. Still a long way to go. Okay, I have to slip stitch here. It's not there. Okay. And voila. Okay, now my fingers are hurting. So I'm done with both sides down, and this is how it's looking like. Till yeah, it's a little bit thick. Yeah, so there are the shorts, and the only thing remaining right now is to work on the waistline, but I think I'm going to end the live over here because I'm going to take a coffee break. I need to take my coffee. And it's 3 p.m. Wow. Okay. So thank you guys so much for joining me today on the live. I think I'll do another live tomorrow. And tomorrow's live, I think I'll start another shot. But for now, I have to finish on this one. And I also have to finish. So if you want to see how I made this shot, there is a video of this shot, but actually it's this one here. So this is the different shot in white and not white. Actually, it's like a creamish white, off-white. So this is the shot I did first, and now I'm just recreating the same shot. Yeah, so now the other shot is this one over here. And this one, it's an order from a friend. That's why I have to finish now the waistline. And to make the waistline, I'm just going to repeat the same thing I did with this one here. Which is not very difficult. Yeah, take me like, I don't know, half an hour. Maybe 15 minutes to make it. Yeah, so thank you for joining me today on this live. So see you again tomorrow on another live as we make something different. I don't know what I'm going I say the short, but I'm thinking like a cover up maybe. After all, it's summer. Yeah, so Naraja guys, this is the shot I made. I'm going to finish on the waist and add the string, but see you tomorrow guys. Papa. And thank you so much for liking the video, subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. 2K. Woo. So next milestone will be 3K. See you.